Right now, without turning your head, guess where your dog is. They are likely right behind your chair, or quietly watching you from the doorway. We all know the routine. You get up from the couch just to get a glass of water, and they immediately follow. You try to get 5 minutes alone in the bathroom, and they sit right outside the door waiting for you. Most of us brush this off as a cute quirk, or we assume our pets are simply being needy. But tracking your every movement is a highly specific, ancient psychological behavior. It is deeply hardwired into their brains. To understand this behavior, we have to look at the house through their eyes. We need to step into the canine worldview, a perspective where your presence is the primary anchor for their psychological security. Before domestication, wild canines survived entirely through pack proximity. In a desolate wilderness, staying physically close guaranteed food and protection from predators. When you bring a dog into your home, your relationship transcends simple friendship. You take on the role of their entire pack structure. To a dog, losing sight of you triggers an ancient survival alarm. For them, distance physically equates to vulnerability. They keep you in their line of sight because, logically, you represent safety. Humans eventually noticed this instinct and began deliberately breeding for it. This brings us to what behaviorists call Velcro dogs. Breeds like Border Collies, Labradors, and Golden Retrievers were engineered to work in tandem with humans all day long. They were built to monitor us. For these dogs, sitting by your feet is the literal fulfillment of their biological blueprint. They follow you because their DNA demands it. Beyond genetics, we have to consider the reality of a modern dog's daily routine. They cannot pick up a phone, turn on the TV, or call a friend when they get bored. Their environment is static. You are the sole source of unpredictability and excitement in an otherwise entirely predictable house. Every time you stand up, something interesting might happen. You might walk to the fridge and drop food. You might grab the leash for a walk. At the very least, you might offer a scratch behind the ears. Look at this diagram outlining accidental positive reinforcement. We train this cycle into them without realizing it. Think about every time you gave them a piece of a snack because they followed you into the kitchen. Dogs have incredible memories for these micro-interactions. They learn very quickly that keeping you constantly in their shadow yields tangible results. This behavior stems from pure fascination and a logical expectation of a reward. But there is a deeper layer to this. A dog's awareness goes beyond simple physical location. They are highly sensitive to the subtle shifts in human emotion. While they track your physical location, they are also monitoring your internal state. They act as an emotional mirror. If you feel anxious, you will notice them pressing closer to your leg. If you are sad, they will linger quietly in the room. We do need to draw a clear line here. There is a dark side to this intense attachment, and it occurs when healthy devotion shifts into separation anxiety. This chart shows the spectrum of attachment. Healthy devotion settles down when you leave. Separation anxiety triggers panic the moment you pick up your keys. Once you leave, that panic manifests as destructive chewing, continuous whining, or refusing to eat. While the physical act of following looks the same from the outside, the internal psychological state is different. One is a sign of love, the other is a cry for professional help. If your dog is relaxed and simply prefers your company, there is a core rule in canine psychology to keep in mind. Physical proximity equals profound trust. Because of this, you should never punish them for being underfoot. Scolding a dog for following you directly damages the trust they are trying to display. Instead, you can foster healthy independence. Practice short, calm separations. Give them a highly rewarding safe space, like a comfortable crate, and quietly offer a treat when they choose to rest across the room on their own. Ultimately, it helps to pause and recognize what this behavior really means. Out of every distraction in the world, every corner of the house, and every smell outside, they consistently choose your company. A dog's life is tragically short. Years from now, there will be a day when you walk to the kitchen to get a glass of water, and there will be no little footsteps trailing behind you. So the next time you trip over them in the hallway, remember their worldview. To your dog, there is nowhere in the entire world worth being if you aren't there.